In the heart of the bustling city of Rome, as dawn broke over the horizon, the first rays of sunlight illuminated the terracotta rooftops and the grand marble structures that defined the landscape. The air was thick with the scent of fresh bread baking in the local bakeries, mingling with the faint aroma of olive oil and herbs from the kitchens of the wealthy patricians. The streets began to stir with life, a cacophony of voices rising as merchants set up their stalls, calling out to passers-by to come and sample their wares. Lucius, a young boy of 12, emerged from the modest dwelling he shared with his family on the outskirts of the Forum. His father, a carpenter, had instilled in him the importance of hard work and integrity, values that he carried with him as he navigated the bustling streets. Today was a special day. He had been entrusted with an important task. His father had sent him to the market to purchase a few essentials for their evening meal. With a small leather pouch of coins tucked securely in his tunic, Lucius felt the weight of responsibility on his shoulders. As he made his way through the narrow, winding streets, Lucius was captivated by the vibrant life surrounding him. Women in colorful stolas chatted animatedly, their laughter ringing like music in the air, while children played games of knucklebones in the dust, their shouts mingling with the cries of the vendors. The marketplace, or forum, was a riot of colors and sounds. Stalls overflowed with ripe figs, pomegranates, and olives, while the rich aroma of roasted meats wafted through the air, tempting even the most disciplined of passers-by. Lucius approached the stall of a local vendor, a burly man with a thick beard who was renowned for his fresh produce. "Good morning, young Lucius. What brings you to my humble stall today?" the vendor boomed, his voice warm and inviting. "Good morning, Marcus. My father sent me for some bread and a few vegetables," Lucius replied, his eyes scanning the vibrant array of goods. "Ah, excellent choice. The bread is still warm from the oven, and these carrots were just harvested yesterday." Marcus expertly wrapped a loaf of bread and a bundle of carrots, handing them over with a smile. Lucius counted out the coins, feeling the rough edges of the metal against his fingers, a tangible reminder of the hard work it took to earn even a small amount. With his purchases secured, Lucius continued his journey through the Forum, where the grand temples and statues of the gods loomed above him, a testament to the power and majesty of Rome. He paused for a moment to admire the Temple of Jupiter, its towering columns reaching toward the sky, a symbol of the city's might and the reverence its citizens held for the divine. As he walked, he overheard snippets of conversation, discussions of politics, trade, and the latest gossip about the gladiatorial games that would take place in the Colosseum later that week. The games were a source of excitement and pride for many Romans, a spectacle that united the populace in a shared experience of thrill and danger. Lucius felt a flutter of anticipation at the thought of witnessing the fierce battles, but he knew his family could not afford the price of admission. Instead, he would have to rely on the tales spun by those who had attended, their voices animated as they recounted the valor of the gladiators. Further along, he encountered a group of young men engaged in a spirited debate about philosophy, their gesticulations animated as they discussed the teachings of Seneca and Cicero. Lucius listened intently, though the complexities of their words were often lost on him. Still, he felt a sense of pride being part of a city that valued knowledge and discourse, even if he was just a boy running errands. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, casting a warm glow over the city, Lucius made his way back home. The streets were now alive with the sounds of laughter and conversation, the rhythm of daily life pulsing through the veins of Rome. He passed by the baths, where men and women gathered to cleanse themselves and socialize, the air filled with the steam of heated water and the scent of fragrant oils. The baths were more than just a place for hygiene. They were a vital part of Roman culture, a social hub where friendships were forged and business deals were struck. Arriving home, Lucius found his mother preparing a simple meal in their small kitchen. The walls were adorned with modest decorations, ceramic pots, and woven baskets filled with herbs. She looked up with a smile, her hands dusted with flour from the bread she had been kneading. "You're back! Did you manage to get everything?" "Yes, Mother. I have the bread and the carrots," he replied, placing the items on the wooden table. "Excellent. Tonight, we should really have a feast, Even if it is a simple one, she said with a twinkle in her eye. Lucius helped her set the table, laying out the clay dishes and goblets that would hold their evening meal. As the sun began to set, casting a golden hue over the city, the family gathered around the table. They shared stories of their day, laughter echoing off the walls as they savored the meal together. Lucius felt a deep sense of contentment, knowing that despite the challenges of daily life, he was surrounded by love and support. After dinner, as the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, Lucius ventured outside to gaze at the vast expanse above. The moon shone brightly, illuminating the streets of Rome, casting shadows that danced in the gentle night breeze. He thought of the future, of the path that lay ahead of him, and the dreams he held close to his heart. In the heart of this great city, amidst the grandeur and the struggles, Lucius found his place, a young boy navigating the intricacies of daily life in ancient Rome, where every day was a tapestry woven with the threads of family, community, and the enduring spirit of a civilization that had captured the hearts of many.